Hello, I'm Gillian Robinson from Ulster University and the ARC team. I'm here today with Roberta Bacik, Curator of Conflict Textiles. For Refugee Week, we've decided to bring together some data from the Northern Ireland Life and Times survey and illustrate that with textiles from the Conflict Textiles collection to discuss the issue of refugees and asylum seekers. First, we want to tell you a little bit about Life and Times and Conflict Textiles. So the Northern Ireland Life and Times survey has put on record attitudes, values and beliefs of the people in Northern Ireland to a wide range of social policy issues. In 2020, a small number of questions related to refugees and asylum seekers was included in the survey. This was funded by the Executive Office, and full details of everything to do with Life and Times is available on the website.
Conflict Textiles. Conflict Textiles is home to a large collection of international textiles, exhibitions and associated events, all of which focus on elements of conflict and human rights abuses. Conflict Textiles is an associated site of CAIM, Conflict Archive in the Internet at Ulster University, Northern Ireland. Many textiles in the collection address refugee and asylum seekers issues. So, hello, Gillian. Could you tell us a bit what the survey asked about?
Okay, well, the first thing the survey asked about was whether asylum seekers should be allowed to stay in Northern Ireland. And over 60% of respondents agreed or strongly agreed.
So that's very interesting, Gillian. This textile that you can see in this book documented was done by women from different countries who were asking for asylum in Germany. And we are speaking of many years ago. Most of these women now are refugees in Germany.
Okay. Thanks, Roberta. The second question that the survey asked respondents about was if Northern Ireland is a society that welcomes refugees escaping persecution in their home country. And fewer than 40% agreed or strongly agreed with this. This issue of welcome or not that refugees receive on arrival is one that another textile addresses.
Yes, that's absolutely right, Gillian. Already in 2016, at a seminar we had in the Basque Country, we decided to show this interest in supporting, engaging, and putting ourselves into the situation of refugees and asylum seekers. And this is the outcome of this exploration in which the participants really went beyond the experience of only talking about it, put themselves in the situation. And you can see in this piece, people coming with boats, crossing different places, leaving their country behind, and coming through, risking their lives to our continents to look for refuge and support.
Okay, thanks, Roberta. So we've seen that the majority of respondents think asylum seekers should be allowed to stay in Northern Ireland. However, a minority agree that Northern Ireland is a society that welcomes refugees. The third question focused on whether it is our duty to provide protection to refugees who are escaping persecution in their home country. And the survey found that 71% of NILT respondents agreed or strongly agreed that it is our duty to provide protection to refugees who are escaping persecution in their home country. This next textile explores that issue of duty, Roberta.
Yeah, that's an important issue because when people ask for help and are in a very difficult situation, we have a sense of obligation to stretch our hand and do what we can. We can always go back to other experiences in history, when our countries had to go and ask for help to others. And it was very good when they could receive us. One example, it was the famine. During the famine, so many people left Northern Ireland and Ireland in general and went to countries that welcomed them and they could start their lives and they are still connected with us. So if we look at this piece made by a woman in Catalonia, she puts us in front of the situation of people who in desperate situations have fled their country and come to our shores. So we have the duty to receive them. We have, because they are in absolute need. So that's what brings us into the reciprocity of giving back what we have received in other times.
Thank you, Roberta. The findings from the survey here in Northern Ireland and the issues you have highlighted from the textiles present a complex picture. Thanks to you who are watching this, and we hope this short film will support refugees and asylum seekers and all who work and campaign for their rights. Thank you.